This is Jason Anderson, Chairman of the Culling Town Council, and we are out of executive session, and it is currently 10:51 p.m. At this time, we'll move on to item 16, council member reports and comments. Ms. Murphy, can you start, please?
I went to the Board of Ed meeting. It was really all about the budget. I think I'll leave with that. And then WPCA mostly was an executive session. They're still in negotiations with Frito-Lay. And they also went over their budget. That's good.
Thank you. Mr. Grandelski.
Conservation Commission, well, we had a little talk.
Conservation, we had a little talk about Chase Reservoir earlier. And they're working, again, they're going out looking at their various properties. I keep telling them that if they want to use the highway department, once we get into the summertime, they're busy doing their thing, so we got to do some planning. Hopefully we can, if they need stuff done, do it, out of season. They talked about the people working at Cat Hollow, but that's more rec department, but they are tied into the master gardener people that are doing a lot of the planting and whatnot. So they're a very active group. And then we put some people on the regulars, kept them on board for the reappointments. That's it.
Thank you. Mr. Campbell.
I just had Agricultural Commission. It was mostly just the community garden and the upcoming newsletter. It's pretty quiet this month.
Thank you. Mr. Wayhead.
I have nothing.
Thank you. Mr. Cottula.
There were a couple of meetings with the Permanent Building Committee. We had a walkthrough of the school, or the Westfield Avenue, and it seems like things were going along pretty good. It seems like it might have slowed down a little there for whatever reason. They still haven't completed the roof and whatnot either, and that's all.
Thank you. I had Personnel Subcommittee, which we went over the items, which were the 2 union contracts. I also had Cable Advisory Council, SEC TV, met with Breezeline, looking at the possibility of applying for grants from them for a new studio and another grant to be able to start streaming through Cablecast. Breezeline representative from Breezeline was there as well, and Breezeline is working on replacing all their analog and switching over to complete DOCSIS systems, which will be an improvement. And that's all I had.
So I attended NECOG, as we spoke about. I'll make sure everybody gets the last report. I'll start sending you guys that. I have NDDH Thursday. I'm sure we're going to go over the finaling, the dollar per dam. There was concern because in Lamont's budget, he was talking about taking 10% decrease for public health. We don't know where that stands, so they were looking to readjust that $1, but it looks like it's staying there. And I will get the update on what that dollar breakdown entails, like 26 cents for this, whatever. Eastern Regional Tourism, we are working, so there's a bill to take 1% of the meal tax, so it's not increasing any taxes. It's designating 1% of the meal tax towards tourism, which the Eastern Regional is 41 towns. We split a $4 million budget across all 41 towns. This 1% meal tax would bring it up to approximately $52 million a year to put into tourism. And when you look at the return on investment, it makes perfect sense. Now we have to get our legislators to vote on that bill, and I can send you guys that bill. So we're trying to advocate for that, and that's all I got.
Thank you. Ms. Barclay.
The Housing Authority meeting was canceled. The Planning and Zoning meeting of March 17th, there was a public hearing for 89 Gear Road for a home-based business for firearm repairs. He repairs high-end shotguns. This is approval of the home-based business is the first step in getting ATF approval. The public hearing was closed, and it was approved for the home-based business. Zone map change for the Dayville Fire District, 1076 High Street. They want to purchase property that was .43 acres, medium density to village commercial for potential expansion in the future. The public hearing was closed and it was approved. Brian Card voted no on this. Special permit for 543 Warrigan Road for general commercial for freestanding self-storage unit buildings. The hearing is continued to April 21st. There was a confirmation of their new bylaws and new business. Dave Capaccio went over the capital improvement plan and presentation of the budget. There's a hearing on the 21st for a special permit for another cannabis cultivation and manufacturing facility on Hartford Pike.
Thank you. All right, and that's all we have. So I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion was made by Ed Grandelsky, seconded by Ms. Barclay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? This meeting is adjourned.
So I guess I gotta write a letter.